The Myanmar economy is growing rapidly. Since the country was open to private investment in 2011, the number of enterprises and job vacancies has been growing tremendously. At the same time, the country has become more open for foreign investment and international trade and tourism, which has further boosted economic growth. This positive development is expected to continue for the years to come. In order to sustain this growth and to improve the quality of products and services, employers need to recruit people with the right skills.
The Amaro Hotel business ka hospitality business ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မလို့ပေါ့နော် service industry ဖြစ်နေတဲ့ကြောင့်မလို့အဆအဆအရာရာဝန်ထမ်းတွေရဲ့ဒီယာတူအဆင့်တိုင်းမှာ skill person တွေရှိဖို့လိုအပ်ပါတယ်။ Amaro ဒီ level တိုင်းပေါ့နော်ဒီ housekeeping food and beverage back office ဘိုင်းမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် finance sales အဆအဆအားလုံးအတွက်ကို Amaro skill person တွေကိုအဓိကထားပြီးတော့ရွေးချယ်ပါတယ်
Although there are many people in Myanmar who have the skills that employers are looking for, most of them do not have a recognized certificate. The majority of people in the Myanmar workforce gained their skills on the job. Although some people have participated in training courses, the quality of training provision varies substantially, and the certificates they received are often not known or recognized by employers. As a consequence, when these people apply for jobs, managers don't know whether their expectations will be met.
လက်ပတ်တစ်ခုရထားတယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီ certificate ကသူ့ဘဝအတွက်ဟလာဟိုဘယ်လိုကားမျိုးသူ့ကိုအသိပတ်ပြုတဲ့ဘောမျိုးတက်ရောက်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်လို့ဟိုလုပ်ငန်းရှင်တွေလည်းပဲဟိုပေါ့နော်ခြေတက်တာပေါ့အလုပ်သမားပိုင်းကလည်းပဲသူ့ဘာဒီ certificate ရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့သူ့ကိုသူလည်း confident တဲ့ကိုရှိတာပေါ့လောက်တိုင်းခက်တဲ့သဘောကိုဖြစ်လာတာပေါ့ဒါကြောင့်အကယ်တော့ဟိုဒေတာလက်ပတ်တွေဟာဟိုအရေးကြီးလိုအပ်တယ်
ဒီလက်မှတ်ထဲမှာကျွန်တော်တို့သူတို့ဘာကြီးတက်ထားလဲဘာတွေသူတို့လောက်တက်တယ်ဆိုတာကိုလည်းဖော်ပြထားမယ်အဲ့ဒီသူတို့ဖော်ပြထားတဲ့လက်မှတ်ကလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံတကာအဆင့်မီလက်မှတ်တစ်ခုဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုရင်အရင်အသုံးဝင်ပါသူတို့အဲ့ဒီတင်တန်းကနေရလာခဲ့တဲ့ knowledge တွေကိုဒီမှာပြန်ပြီးအသုံးချတယ်သူတို့ဘာကြီးလုံးတင်တယ်ဘာကြီးမလုံးတင်ဘူးဘာကြီးစောင့်တင်တယ်ဘာကြီးရှောင်တင်တယ်ဆိုတော့တို့သိသွားရဲဆိုတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့လုပ်ငန်းမှာအများကြီးစင်ပြေချုံနေပါတယ်ဗျ
To solve this problem, the government has set up the National Skills Standards Authority, or the NSSA. The National Skills Standards Authority, NSSA, helps to bring together the needs of job seekers and employers. Skilled people can have their skills tested and be certified so that they can prove their competencies in a credible way. The certificates also help employers to know the specific skill sets of the job applicants. To achieve this, the NSSA works with the private sector to develop standards that specify the skills and knowledge that are needed for a certain occupation. These skills standards are then used to prepare skills tests, which are used to assess the competency of those tested. Any person of any age, male or female, who feels that they can competently work in a certain occupation may apply to be tested at assessment centers accredited by the NSSA. At these centers, tests are prepared and conducted by experts in the relevant occupation who are trained and accredited by the NSSA for this task. Tests can be conducted at different skill levels, starting with level 1, which is for basic jobs with routine skills in a defined context. In the future, it will be possible for more highly skilled candidates to also be tested at more advanced levels. If the candidate passes the test, they will be awarded a National Certificate of Occupational Competency by the NSSA. On the front page of the certificate, the personal information of the candidates will be presented, as well as the occupation and level of skills test that he or she has passed. On the back page of the certificate is a list of the occupational competencies that the candidate has successfully demonstrated in both practical and written or oral tests for the respective level. In short, the employers will know the skills of NSSA certificate holders through this certificate. NSSA skills tests comprise a practical performance test and a written test. The written test, focusing on the knowledge and understanding of a candidate, normally takes between half an hour and an hour. For certain occupations where literacy does not play a significant role in competence, an oral test may replace this written test. The practical performance test will normally last for between 1 and 4 hours, depending on the occupation and the level of the respective occupation. The practical performance test will be conducted at accredited skills assessment centers. These centers can be a real workplace or a venue fully equipped with the required materials, tools, and facilities to perform the job or undertake the skills testing. The candidate is given a test paper that provides instructions of what to do during the test, as well as some additional information on the criteria used for evaluation. While the candidate performs the tasks, an assessor or assessors will observe his or her performance and will check whether the work is performed in the correct sequence and with the proper results. The checklist used by the assessor is based on the National Competency Standard. After the candidate has completed the task, the assessor or assessors will provide feedback to the candidate on his or her performance. The written test is conducted for groups of candidates at the same time. The tests include multiple choice questions, short answer questions that the candidate has to answer in his or her own words, or matching questions where the candidate matches two sections of a sentence or statement with one another. The questions will test the candidate's knowledge about occupational health and safety, important work sequences, and other relevant information. If the candidate successfully passes both the written and the performance test, the NSSA will award the candidate with the National Certificate of Occupational Competency for the tested occupation.
ဒီလက်မှတ်ကိုရတာတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်ကုမ္ပဏီအတွက်အကျိုးရှိသလိုကျွန်တော်အတွက်လည်းအများကြီးအကျိုးရှိပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဆက်လက်ကြိုးစားမယ်လမ်းတွေလည်းပွင့်စေသလိုစိတ်ဓာတ်ပိုင်းဆိုင်ရာမြင့်တင်ပေးတဲ့နေရာမှာလည်းအကျိုးရှိပါတယ်
ဒီလက်မှတ်ရရှိထားခြင်းအပြင်ကျမတို့ရဲ့လုပ်ငန်းမှာလုပ်နေကြတဲ့အတိုင်းလုပ်ငန်းတွေကိုစနစ်တကျလုပ်ကိုင်လာတတ်ပြီးတော့မိမိနဲ့လုပ်ဖော်ကိုင်ဘက်တွေကိုလည်းလုပ်ငန်းတွေကိုစနစ်တကျမှတ်ဝေလာတတ်ပါတယ်ဒီ NSSA လက်မှတ်က ASEAN Scale နဲ့တည်းညီတယ်လုံးပုံလုံနည်းကိုလည်းတစ်ဆင့်ပြီးတစ်ဆင့်သူကဖော်ပြထားတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ညီမရဲ့လုပ်ငန်းကျွမ်းကျင်မှုဆိုင်ရာမှာ confidence ပိုရှိလာပါတယ်ပြီးတော့အမှားတွေကိုလည်းအမှန်ပြင်ပေးရတဲ့အတွက်ဒီလုပ်ငန်းကျွမ်းကျင်မှုဆိုင်ရာမှာညီမအတွက်ပိုပြီးအထောက်အကူဖြစ်စေပါတယ် NSSA လက်မှတ်ကင်ဆောင်ထားတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီ ASEAN နိုင်ငံအတွင်းမှာအလုပ်လျှောက်တဲ့အခါမှာလည်းညီမအတွက် confidence ပိုရှိပါတယ်အလုပ်လုပ်ရလည်းပိုပြီးအဆင်ပြေပါတယ်
For more information about the NSSA and skills testing, please contact the NSSA Secretariat Office in Naypyidaw or the NSSA Technical Office in Yangon, or browse the website at www.nesdmyanmar.org.